By the way, that's a conference that has had quite a postseason so far. North Texas and UAB still alive for the conference in the NCAA tournament.
Well, that's a very athletic, high level have come.
Basketball in Nashville.
Vanderbilt does a really good job with their sets.
Jordan Wright.
A lot of really good sets. There's Magnon really getting to the basket. He does a really good job with
the Magnon miss. Here comes Jordan Jelly Walker. In transition, the Blazers have the jump hook. Trey Jemison. Here comes Jelly Walker, driving dish. Buffin, clean look from the right side. It's good. Right in the backcourt. This is Magnon.
space to catch and shoot.
Out of Heritage High School, Antioch, California.
And I'm laughing because that's not underrated to the coaching staff.
No, you're
they
right.
fully understand that and are aware of that in the
Kenyon Joseph Buffin from Gainesville, Georgia. Buffin's apparently in the entire country. Dia faces up, fires it, and hits.
See, that's what I'm talking. Lane defensively, so it's not a lot of driving space right now.
Magnon able to go and penetrate. Take the lead. Magnon. I'm telling you, he is a blur in black and gold.
Defense, they've really stepped it up, and they have been.
Paul Lewis, though, unable to finish his team.
Looks, and they're really disrupting their ball screen action.
Lovin, tough shot. Absorb. Taven Lovin. Now you mentioned he.
They're late in the shot clock. UAB's 1-3-1 will turn into a man.
Lawrence, the step back three. Nothing but net. UAB feeds the post for Jemison. Over the left shoulder. He's got a soft touch on
Lawrence right here. You know, he has a look and he knocks it down. And I think this is what Vanderbilt has to do. They got to take advantage. Her leadership, the way that her girls continue to get better. Andy has to do that. I think they've got to step up and knock down some shots. And speaking about stepping.
Seen in the postseason from him, scoring has been a bit of an issue. Thomas for 58, certainly Coach Stackhouse and most folks around here thought they should have been in, but they haven't hung their heads. They have gone to work here in the NIT. One win away from going to.
Nothing has consistently worked.
Eric Gaines into the lane, rising up and finishing. Doug Collins, Don Nelson, Alvin Gentry, and Eric Spolstra.
And John Lucas for the game and his intensity. And the other part is he's got a degree from Harvard.
Yes, he does.
Which means that he's really smart. He's had some really good looks. He's had a tremendous year. He certainly is the catalyst for this area.
No, he didn't. I agree with you, Coach.
And that was not a good one. And this is a really fine crew.
Will take a seat with those two fouls. He and Dia both have two. Ladarius Brewer's got two for the Blazers.
Coaching staff going to try to figure out a way to get him going.
First foul on KJ. Arizona State, Virginia, Texas, among the other schools who wanted this guy. Here's Jordan Walker. Love it. Whips it inside. The
guy strategically placed to get a. Andy Kennedy is a really good offensive coach, and he really communicates well with his guy offensively.
And I'm sure Trey's younger sister Kayla, his biggest fan perhaps. She's
not passing it, and that's why they're not getting easier looks.
Lawrence, tough shot. Walker. That's a three-pointer on the step back, his first from long distance tonight. Going to work. Boy, he can finish with the best of them.
It may take them a minute, but they figure it out.
Tyron Lawrence, nothing but net. Walker spins for space. Try to start. Buffin. When he gets.
See with UAB, they're not dependent on UAB. They're not dependent on the ball screens, and they're keeping the lane open so guys can drive the basketball.
Right?
That's the way Vanderbilt moves the basketball, Coach.
Pull it back out. Buffin for three. Air ball. But right there.
There you see Wright. Again, the spacing on the floor right now is allowing guys to be able to attack. And this is where the coaches make instead of using screens, there you see Wright put
over. That might wind up on SportsCenter. He's been there before. Eric Gaines with a foul as we take another look at the end-to-end action for UAB.
There you see Davis right there. Watch him explode, and he finishes at the rim right there. He uses the basket to protect the ball. So a little bit. I was the only guy that played at DeMatha that was not a great player. I was happy to be on the team.
Part of an incredible basketball family out of DeMatha Catholic. This team, here comes Jelly Walker. Easy two for Trey. Magnon trying to work on Gaines, puts it up and in. Jemison cleaning up. Boy, he hits up off the shot fake, takes Tony to the bucket for two. Built tonight between the SEC tournament and the first two games in the NIT. Magnon reaches in, pokes it away for number 5 in white.
And that's the pressure that they talked about putting on Walker. Walker tries to put it down. Magnon that time makes the steal and finishes that.
Driving left, cuts it into the lane, still with the dribble, hangs in the air. Yes! Here, shot clock down to 3. Lewis fires it up. That ball did hit the rim on the putback. 3 on Jordan Wright.
Oh, I thought it came a little late. You see him driving right there. He gets whacked. And you see the call.
Leans in, has it taken away. Talk about defense. That's KJ Walker. Blocked from behind by...
From behind, sees it, and blocks it right off. Block shots like that, there's a place for you.
Jemison, great move to the back.
Not been able to score much tonight, but there you see him pushing in the back. That's a
Gaines, he's determined to get to that basket.
He does.
Vanderbilt back within 5. Gaines from it, now tries to make him pay for that pressure, and he does. The lob to Jemison.
That was a huge veteran play right there. Go back to the big. You can't step up because it gives the guy underneath too much room. Jamison.
His name is all over the record books. 42 points against Middle Tennessee last February.
Get the ball out real quick and try to get a quick 3. Wing shooters, easy shots.
Gaines
Not been able to shoot the ball well here tonight.
Wright puts it up. No. Milora Brown
Himself on a roll. He got UAB going, and they were able to play with some fluidity. Really created problems because it extended Vanderbilt's guard jump shots.
Magnon, no. And that will do it. UAB heads to the NIT semifinals in Vegas next week.